Good morning, guys. Lillian with Lily Ray's collection. I am back to continue working on this new printable template for fancy pockets, flips, and tags. It's a horizontal journal, and we left off here, I believe, on this page. I didn't have an insert for it, but we had placed this down and we worked on these two pages. So all I did was, from my another collection, I just took a vintage postcard and placed it inside here. Now, as I said, there's not much embellishing that we are going to do with this particular journal, because it does the paper lends itself to being embellished already. So we can just do a couple of things. So let's see. Oh, here on this page, I added these two inserts. Back and front. And then we did that. So we have this page to embellish if we wanted to. And then we have another insert here. I had covered this flip with coffee dyed paper, and then here, this was the last page we worked on. So I added some lace here and some Del Montes or Diamantes, and that's what we got. I think this came out beautiful. I left this open so that we can insert a picture. I have not yet found a picture that speaks to me, so I'm going to leave it as it is, but I will add a picture there. What else? We need an insert for here. This has an insert already. Actually, this has two inserts, so one goes here. Okay. Oh, and this one has the backing. What else? So we can embellish this one as well. So let's see. Let's go ahead and I was thinking maybe we should do the front of the journal. I don't know. I made all of these flowers last night. I don't know if you can see them. Let me just take this out of the way. I made these flowers last night. Aren't they beautiful? I'm going to be packaging them up and putting them on in my store. Look at these. Aren't they gorgeous? I think they're gorgeous. And then I punched out this. I think I want to do this for this journal. So I think those two are going to be for the front. And then I have all of these that I have to put together, the flowers. They're here on my left. But anyway, this is what they're going to be looking like. And then this is another journal card that I had from another collection. So we can also use that as well. So I think, you know what, why don't we do the front cover? Let's do the front cover. I want to actually use this for the front cover, and then maybe place this here. Or do it like this so that it's even top to bottom. So I'm going to look at this here. I'll just cut that off right there and right there. And we're going to do back and front. So I see that here. I'm just going to cut it right there. Like that. That'll go on the top of that. And then here, I'm going to just eyeball this. Oh, can you see? You can't see. I'm just cutting it right here. I just eyeballed it, and I'm cutting it right there. See that? So I'm just going to finish cutting it there. Right there. So that's going to go right there, right on top. And then this card is going to sit right on top. I think it's a perfect match. And then we're going to do the same thing for the back. So I'm going to measure this together like this and eyeball this. Actually, and this is a doily die from Polka Doodle. Save these two pieces because you never know. So it's going to go like that, and then the other one's for the back. And don't throw these little pieces away because you could use them somewhere. So that's the first layer. I don't want to cover up that side, so that's not going to work for me. I need to layer. Let's see what I have here. I had done this with the intention of using this on here, but I think the gray takes away from the softness of that. So maybe we can do this like that. And then this one can just sit right on top. And we'll make adjustments like that. Right, so if this is going to go here, I want it to go catty corner like this. Like that. But I don't want to hide this curl down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip it right there. Catty corner it the way I want it, like that. And then I'm going to snip here because I want this right there. And then I'm just going to try and roll this with my fingers. And then I'm also going to shabby chic this card. So this is going to get messy. Like that. This is a Tim Holtz distress tool. I think this corner I want it to kind of roll upwards like that, and then these two have to be a tool here. This is a number 3, and this is for paper beads. And this has slits inside the barrel. Let me see if I could grab that. I mean, you don't really need to have this tool, but it helps. Let me see. Maybe it's too thick. Oh, there. See that? And then you just roll it back and pull it out. Again, you could do this with your tweezers. Let's see, there we go. Roll it and pull it back. I'm going to do the same thing here. Gotta get it just so. There we go. Roll it and pull it back. And these you can get on Amazon, these rolling tools. They're for making paper beads. Okay, so now we're just going to ink everything up. And this is Victorian velvet that I'm using, and that's distress ink, not oxide. So remember that those inks are water-based, so if you wet your paper, it will be reactive. Just keep that in mind. Okay. All right, let's see. Set this aside. Bring this back. So this one we're going to place like that. But I do still have to ink this one. See that I tore the edges. And then we're just going to place that down. And I did use the distress tool with this. I will leave a link below for those tools for the paper beads that you can use on, you know, basically anything. You could even use it, I think, for quilling. Okay. All right, so now that's going to go there. Let me, I'm going to use the clear glue. And I think I may leave this open to kind of tuck something in there. So I'm going to go along this line here. Leave that there. I'll leave this just in case I want to put something in there. And the same thing down here. Okay. Okay, so this one here is not going to work out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take and cut this, and this is going to be here, right in there, like that. Let me just hit it with some just like that. Let me right there. And the same thing with this one on the top. Let's see. Just like that. Okay. You can also do one right there. I think let's make that into a V like that. Right in there. Like that. Alright, let's continue with this cover. I haven't placed this down yet, but I did the doilies, or the end of the doilies. That's set. Now I'm going to kind of catty corner this like that, and place that down. Now, I may leave this open here to be able to tuck, I don't know, maybe a tag. It's so pretty without it, but we'll see. I'll leave it open. Doesn't matter. So I'm going to ink not ink. Put glue on here, on this end, all the way down this end. Like that. Over here. Actually, I should have left that open, because we need the tag to fit in there. And now we want to kind of cattywonk it like that. And this top paper, this top collection is from Stamperia. You can look that up and you'll see that they have beautiful paper. I love their paper. Okay, now this in here should be open. Now, what else can we do? Will this fit? I think this one will fit. See how big it is. Oh, it's pretty big. Okay. All right, let's go ahead. I want to add flowers. Just not too many. I have these little ones. You know, adding these flowers. See, look. I want to ink these up just a little bit. I made these flowers last night. And I think I will be putting them in my store because they came out fabulous. And they're double-sided, no white. You have to have patience when you make flowers. Okay, so we have two there. I also made the green, but I like it crinkled, so that's, oh, that's not the right one. It's this one. These are all handmade and double-sided. So I'll probably put in a pack of 100. Okay, that's another one. And some will have centers, some will not. This way you can do what you need. I could sit and make flowers all day. Okay. And then I do have some that are just I have some white ones. Very faint pink. Light, light, light. Okay, that's another one. I do have this one here. I have that there. Okay. So let me go ahead and I'm going to start placing these down and just making a little cluster. That's all I'm doing. love the way this one came out. And then these two we want to put together. Look at the shine on that flower. I hope you could see it. Oops. Curl it in like that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love it. We're going to put one right here. Maybe right here. And then these, let me just get my, oops. I'm just going to take my little squishy mat and push it down and then place it. Let me And if you want to place a center on it after it's down, you can do that. I think I'm going to place this one right on top of the other one. Oh geez, I took it out. I want to double this one up. Right there. Okay. I also have my leaves. And this is smaller. Maybe like that. There. And then we can add a pearl to these centers. I have these. Let's see if they're going to cooperate. Like one here. Oops. You know, I have to say I bought this contraption here. I don't know if it's worth the money. But it oozes out the... It oozes out this gooey stuff because that's what sticks to the actual piece, but it doesn't stop oozing out. It oozes out even if you have it sealed. Let's see. Let's do one more. Right in here. Shall we dance? Good gosh. Okay. Let's put that to the side. I'm going to, looks like this one was sticking, but I need more glue on there. And then this one, I think, okay, this one. So let's go behind here, like that. And I think this one is already stuck down. Yeah, just has to dry. It just has to dry. Aren't these flowers just beautiful? I really want to put something in the center there, but I don't know that it makes sense. I think I'm just gonna leave it, but I will spritz it with my glimmer mist because I just love the bling. And again, we don't have to do much to this front cover. Because we don't want to crowd it. We want it to look nice, subtle, but beautiful. Okay, let's see. That's gonna need to dry. All right, I'm gonna give this a couple of seconds and then I will be back. Okay, I got a couple of things die cut out. I have these butterflies. I put them both together and this is what I have there. Can you see that? Yeah, right there. And then let's put that there. I have this die cut and it's of a Victorian lady like that. So I'm going to take her and put her right here. I'm going to save this piece because I could use that anywhere else throughout the book. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my dauber, if I could find it. Here it is. And just kind of hit her edges. Just to kind of make her a little visible. So that is going to go there as a stamp. Alright, where is my tweezers? Right here. I'm going to hold it right by that neck. I'm going to fill this. And that should hold her. Okay. This is also a die cut. I'm going to do the same with this. I'm going to just kind of hit the edges. I believe these are poppy flowers. That. And then the green. Just around the edges. And then I just want to lay that across there like that. Let me actually do this. Because I want it to stand out just a little bit. But I don't want to make it completely green. Wow, these are so delicate. Coco. Oops. Whoops. Let's do the center. Every time I eat, my allergies act up. We want these down because if they get caught on something, it'll rip. This is a wipey that I'm using and it's not too damp. Okay. I'm gonna have to take a second to have let this dry, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm inking this up. This is from the vintage lace that I have, that I use throughout this book, and I am inking up the edges just to make it stand out just a little bit, because this is kind of monochromatic with the exception of the green, but I like for certain things to kind of stand out. I placed the butterflies, one in the garden right here, and then of course you could see the other one, and I hit those with the Victorian velvet. So I'm gonna now glue these. Actually, let me just put the glue there. Right there. Whoops. Oh. Don't be flopping around. Stay put. Right there. And right there. Isn't that just adorable? All right, there is your cover. I don't know that I want to do anything else. So we're going to end this session right here. Maybe we can put a little heart here. I know I always say I'm not gonna, that I'm finishing up and then I see something else. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. If I use the hearts, I'll just place it down afterwards, but for right now, this particular cover is done. I'm still debating on whether I'm going to use accent pieces on the corner. I do have them, but right now I haven't made that decision. So anyway, thank you for joining me today. Please share, like, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.